Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Big Red on the Road. I'm your host, Big Red. In this episode, we will be talking about my almost finalized gear selections for my 2017 Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike. I have decided to depart on the 20th of February from Georgia, making my way north to Maine. Hopefully get done around mid to end July. Over the summer, I've acquired the last few pieces of gear I need, and I've swapped out some of my items with newer stuff, and I've gotten my other gear that I was missing from my first video, which you can see right here, out of storage, so you can actually see what I have. So, as you can see in this pile of stuff on the floor behind me, let's go ahead and take a look and see what I've got. Starting off with the big three, let's dive in with the pack I'll be using, which is the Osprey, let's see if you can read it. Osprey Atmos 65 AG. The anti-gravity system on the back here is beautiful. I'm sure you guys have heard or read all about it. If you know anything about this pack, definitely recommend it. I personally went with the 65 over the 50. I like the extra 15 liters. I mean, doesn't mean I have to pack more stuff. It just means I don't have to compress my sleeping bag as tight, and I just have a little extra wiggle room if I need it. And then next we'll go into sleep system, which is my, it's upside down, REI Quarter Dome 2. Weighs in at 3 pounds, 1 ounce. That's including tent, poles, stakes, all the above. I should actually be a little bit lighter poles in this bag because I changed out the standard aluminum hook stakes. If I can get this open here. With MSR groundhogs. A very popular stake, hard to bend, go into the ground very easily, even if it's hard. Love them. Then we'll move on. You've got the REI Flash 40 degree, or Flash 30, sorry, 30 degree bag. And then I'll have the Sea to Summit Thermalite Reactor sleeping bag liner that adds approximately 15 degrees and is a lot easier to wash. That's a full down bag. I prefer down to synthetic because I'm sure you guys know it packs lighter, and it's supposed to be better. And well, it's got a smaller footprint too, so it'll pack smaller as well as lighter. Footprint to go with the tent. Also use that to put under a sleeping pad if you're in a shelter, because the bottom of the shelter can be, like the floor can be kind of rough. You don't want to destroy your sleeping pad. The sleeping pad I have too is the REI Flash Long. It's a great sleeping pad. Don't remember exactly what the R value is, but it's kind of like the Neo Air. It's just tapered to fit a mummy bag, so you cut off a couple extra ounces. I think it weighs in at just on like 3/4 pound-ish. And then this right here is my pillow. It's a $8 eBay inflatable pillow. I didn't need to go spend the big bucks on a Sea to Summit Eros pillow. This is just as comparable, and cost me $8. Alright, moving on. Trekking poles are the REI Traverse aluminum poles with cork grips. They're the National Park Centennial version, so they got a cool graphic on them, if you guys care at all. Great poles, used them a lot already. Reliable, comfortable, can't complain. Moving on, pack cover. I just have the Osprey Ultralight rain cover to cover the pack. And then this is a little micro towel, pack towel. Just comes with its own little stuff sack, and you just pull it out. And it's a little towel. I use that in camp, clean up. I use it for like safety, or not safety, cleaning, like personal hygiene, stuff like that. I suppose it could be used for safety. Need to flag someone down, I don't know. Then we have a first aid kit. This is way overkill. It's got everything you could possibly need in it. I plan to gut the inside of it and use it as a toiletries / first aid kit. It's waterproof. That's the main reason I bought it. Well, also for when I'm not through hiking and don't care about a couple extra ounces, that's what I use. For me, especially because I'm a ginger or redhead, have very fair skin, sunscreen. This is heaven right here. SPF 50, broad spectrum, and I still get burned, believe it or not. For hydration, I plan on using Platypus Big Zip 2 liter, so you can read that, 2 liter bag. That as well as a 1 liter smart water bottle. Give me 3 liters total. I probably won't fill it up completely, but I will use it for getting camp water, stuff like that, so I don't have to walk back and forth to the water source all the time. For water filter, I'm really not a fan of the Sawyer Squeeze. I know everybody likes it because it's so lightweight, but I will be using the Katahdin Hiker Pro. It comes with the inlet outlet cleaning supplies, all that good stuff. It weighs under a pound, so I'm not worried about it too much. And I like it much better than the Sawyer Squeeze. You don't have to worry about bags popping and all that good stuff. And the flow rate on it is crazy good compared to the Sawyer Squeeze. It's like, I think 30 strokes on the pump is 1.5 liters. It says 1, but it's really 1.5 from what I've seen. I don't know. I just got lucky with a good pump, but that's what it is. Doesn't take long. Doesn't add significantly more weight than the Squeeze, but I'd rather not have to hassle with popping my water bladders. For other little miscellaneous items, I always carry 2 carabiners. They're titanium. They hold up to like 4,000 pounds, a little overkill, but they're lightweight. Just for anything, hanging clotheslines, bear bagging, emergency situations, all the above. Always good to have. This is the Soto Pocket Torch XT. It's cool because inside is just a normal lighter, and then you put it in here and it turns it into a 2500 degree torch. Works much better in wind, and it's easier to light stoves and fires with, and you don't burn your thumb. And then, always good to have is my Suunto map compass. Not a lot of explanation needed there. Just in case you get lost, you can find your way back to the trail, back to a road, anywhere but the woods. For a headlamp, I'm using the Black Diamond Storm. It's on red light, green light, white light, and waterproof. Takes 4 AAA batteries. It's the only downside. It's a little heavy, and you have to carry 4 spare batteries. But battery life on it's really good. I think it's 240 lumens. Super bright, and it's got a lock mode. If you hold it down for 6 seconds, it blinks blue, and then it's locked. And if you try and push it, it just blinks more. So you can't accidentally turn it on in your backpack and drain all your batteries. For storage for that stuff, using Blue Bag. It's just I believe this is a 5 liter bivy sack, not waterproof, but contains stuff that's not all very water sensitive materials, just to keep it organized. And then we can move into the kitchen. I'm using the MSR wind burner system. It's kind of like the Jetboil, but a little bit better. This bottom protective cup has measurements on there, up to 2 cups if you need to measure out liquids or anything. Bottom of the stove is much more efficient than the Jetboil with those wind flares. You don't need a wind guard, and the flame is 100% encapsulated. And then it's got this lid. On the lid, there's like a pouring spout, a strainer on this side, and then the hole in the middle is for the Java kit or cold press, which I will definitely be taking advantage of on the trail. And then inside we have the little tripod for the stove, the foot feet for it so it's a little more stable. The stove itself, and fuel for it. And then on the inside, you probably can't see, nope. On the inside there's another little swab of pack towel that I use to protect the inside of my stove and clean it out if it is real dirty. And that all packs nicely in here. And this thing checks in at 1 pound and 2 ounces. Pretty comparable to individual stove and pot system, and it's all self-contained, which I love because I tend to lose stuff if it's not self-contained. To go with the kitchen, we have the Sea to Summit 7-inch, I think it's aluminum, maybe titanium spork. Nice, reaches down to the bottom of the pot perfectly, and it's lightweight and strong. And then we have the GSI pot scraper for making food, and the Sea to Summit X Mug, fully collapsible, has measurement markings on the inside. It's silicone, so it's pretty heat resistant. Not fire resistant. I had a buddy melt one because he's like, oh look, it sits in the fire. No, it doesn't. There's that. And then that all goes in this stuff sack. This is waterproof too. It's outdoor research stuff sack, dry sack. And then for, let's see what else we got here. My luxury item, if you guys ever see me on the trail, I will always have Chipotle Tabasco. This stuff is amazing. I put this on everything. Literally everything. Moving on to electronics, I will be having my GoPro Hero 3 Black along the trail with me. Take film, video, upload it to YouTube, keep you guys informed. Try to do that the best I can. I know everybody eventually kind of slows down on how much they post and then usually picks it up towards the end again. I'll try and stay pretty consistent throughout the whole trek. GoPro battery, spare battery. And then the pole mount, as well as the tripod mount. I just have to find the tripod mount first. And then comparable GoPro charging cord, so I can fuel up in town. And then we have phone charger and cell phone. Galaxy S5 with the LifeProof case on there. Believe it or not, it has saved my life multiple times because I have a bad knack for jumping into water with my phone in my swimsuit pocket. So that saved me multiple times. And then batteries, AAA batteries for my headlamp. And then that will all go into this little 3-liter REI bivy sack. Again, not waterproof, but GoPro and phone are waterproof, so I'm not worried about it. Then we're going to move on to clothing. For footwear, I have the Vask Mindbender shoes. I don't have them here with me. They are currently sitting downstairs because they're covered in mud. Like, real bad. And then I have my REI 2 sets of REI merino wool sock liners. 2 pair of lightweight Hiker PhD smart wool socks, and then a pair of heavy wool insulated socks. Gotta represent the home team. Go Bulldogs. UMD. Gotta love it. And then on top of that, I have REI trail running gaiters. Lightweight, breathable. They're awesome. And then for other clothing, let's see. Hat, outdoor research. It's called the Seattle Sombrero. Gore-Tex, waterproof. It's awesome. I don't like wearing hoods when it rains. So this will definitely do the trick. And then shorts, the Prana Zion Stretch shorts. I'm not doing the convertible pants. I don't like pants. Even though I will be seeing some snow, I have long johns to wear with that. So I'll have 2 pairs of these. I'm wearing the other pair right now. Comfortable, love them. And then, like I said, I've got these Under Armour fleece-lined leggings, long johns, long underwear, whatever you want to call them. Super warm. I use these for cross-country skiing. They don't really block the wind, but I'll have my rain kilt, which is a Z-Packs rain kilt. Great, love it, super comfortable. And it weighs 1.9 ounces, and it works for a good kind of doorstep or placemat for your pack when you come into camp if it's wet or dirty. Then for underwear, just using a pair of simple Puma compression shorts. I don't know, I might change them out for the ex officio give and goes. We'll see. These hold up just fine, and they're cheap. And then for a base layer for a shirt, I have a Hot Chili, God, you guys can never read these things. Hot Chilies, it's just kind of like an Under Armour, but it's fleece lined, so it puts on a couple R ratings for warmth. And then for t-shirts, just have a couple, this is Reebok and this is Nike synthetic. Well, I think they're polyester and, yeah, they're polyester. I was thinking they're a blend, but, well, they might be a polyester or nylon blend. And then for down, I use a vest. My arms are never really cold, ever, even snowboarding in the winter. For Minnesota, cold weather's not really an issue. Like, if it's negative 40 degrees, then it's cold. So I don't think 30 or anything slightly below freezing will faze me too much. I have the cool Renegade vest. It's 800 fill down. Love it. Packs down small. Durable, comfortable. And then finally, my rain jacket, which is my favorite item out of everything I own, is the Arc'teryx Alpha FL jacket. If any of you are thinking about it, buy it. Super lightweight, Gore-Tex. It's 3D Gore-Tex too, so it's not like plasticky. It's actually stretchy, super breathable. Best thing ever. Best thing ever. Definitely worth the money. Has a lifetime warranty on it, and I'm actually looking forward for it to rain because of this thing. And then, finally, last item is a 20-liter, well, actually I have 2 of these 20-liter dry bags. One will be for food, and one will be, or correction, sorry, 15-liter. One will be for food, for bear bagging, and then the other one will be for my clothing because I do not want that to get wet. Those, again, are REI. They were like $13, cheaper than the Sea to Summit Ultra Sills, so that's what I went with. Also, one more thing I forgot to add too is I will also be bringing a mini tripod. Couldn't show it to you guys though because it's currently attached to the bottom of my camera. Weighs like 2 ounces, I think, plastic, fold up from REI. Awesome little bit. If you need a small tripod and you don't want to spend the money for a Gorilla Pod, buy one of these. It's fantastic. Also, if you have any questions about my gear, feel free to leave a comment, email me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me, and also follow me on Instagram at grant.c.film. Thank you very much, and see you guys next time.